Tiffany Haddish is going viral again, this time for turning heads at Chris Brown's Breezy Bowl concert in LA. The energy? Pure main character. Tongue out, dancing, living it up like the night was hers. But the internet wasted no time. As soon as clips hit social media, comments flooded in, calling her thirsty, messy, even desperate for Chris. Then Tiffany fired back. She dropped a cryptic post linking everything to her 2-year cycle. The same one she's hinted connects to her celibacy and how famous men chase harder when she's not available. Fans were stunned. Was she shading Common or just reclaiming her power? The timing made it all too spicy. Hours after the hate, she smiled through it, reposted the video, and wrote what some call her quietest clapback yet. Maybe this wasn't about Chris at all. Maybe it was about everything she never said to Common.
Speaking of EGOTs from the South Side, Janifer Hudson, yes. Your girlfriend, how special is that relationship to you?
Oh man, that relationship is one of the greatest blessings and most important things in my life, in my whole journey in life. The friendship,
And the way Tiffany's been bringing up Common lately, it all stacks into one explosive timeline. Things got wild when Tiffany Haddish pulled up to Chris Brown's show on September 13th during his second LA stop. Real 92.3 cameras caught her on the big screen, dancing to bees and marijuana, making sure nobody missed her vibe. Tiffany reposted the clip, saying she'll always buy a front row ticket for Breezy, even reminding fans of what she told him 20 years ago. If God allowed it, she'd be front row for life. Straight facts, no cap. But this wasn't just any concert. This was Breezy Bowl, part of Chris Brown's sold-out SoFi run with Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. Amid the chaos, including that viral Kayla Nicole lap dance, one question lingered. Where does Common fit into all this? Because back in July 2024, Common told The Breakfast Club he was in a beautiful relationship with Janifer Hudson and hinted marriage was on the table. His words on record.
Partnership, the life partnership, just the connection. Byron, to have somebody who's as talented and just soulful and like gifted and can do all these different things and is one of the greatest folk.
The Shade Room didn't waste a second posting those poll quotes. And then Tiffany lit the fuse. She slid into the comments with just one word. Exactly. That single word sent the internet into chaos. Was it support or shade? Fans couldn't decide, but most saw it as a slick dig at Common. Within hours, outlets like Atlanta Black Star picked it up, and people started calling Tiffany out for still mentioning Common years after their breakup. But Tiffany wasn't done. During promo for her book, I Cursed You with Joy, she spoke openly about their relationship, calling it fun, but admitting it only worked because of lockdown. If the world had been open, she said, I probably wouldn't have been tied down. That line alone had fans convinced she's not over him. Then came the real bomb. Tiffany revealed that the only celebrity who ever chased her took 2 years to win her over. The exact timeline of her and Common's reconnection.
Very happy. Are you happy in your relationship?
Yes, this relationship is a happy place for me. It's like...
I love that you use the word happy place.
No, but seriously, it's like for me, it's one of the things where I found where I can... Seeing her happy actually makes me real.
2 years locked in, then out again. That's how Tiffany Haddish described her relationship cycle with Common. She insisted she wasn't mad, but the tone said otherwise. During interviews this spring, she flat out claimed, it's every 2 years. That's his schedule. Fans instantly caught it. She was calling out a pattern. While promoting her book, Tiffany also revealed she's been celibate, saying men chase harder when she withholds intimacy. That detail set the internet ablaze. People started linking it back to her exes, suggesting her comments were subtle shots at Common. Then came the Chris Brown concert. Tiffany sitting front row, glowing and unbothered. But online, everyone was projecting. Was it confidence or quiet payback? Meanwhile, Common stayed silent. No posts, no interviews, nothing. Which leaves everyone wondering, who's really unbothered here?
I'm very grateful. I thank God each and every day, and I'm just letting God guide this relationship.
Because God is in it, right?
God is in it.
That's right. Listen. Okay, this is the happy place. And we can
Speak on it.
She the
Speak
one
on
you
it.
say.
Speak on it.
I heard that.
Speak on it.
The internet's been on fire again, and Tiffany Haddish is right at the center. It all started when fans noticed how she reacts every time Common's new moments start trending. But things truly exploded during Chris Brown's LA stop. The night wasn't just about music. It became chaos after Kayla Nicole's viral lap dance performance had TMZ and Page Six flooding the internet. Then, Tiffany's Jumbotron moment dropped in the same viral store, and her IG stories suddenly looked extra thirsty to many watching. Fair or not, the timing was brutal. Soon, people tied it to her past comment about Common and Janifer Hudson, twisting it into another Tiffany's doing too much moment. But that's the cycle she knows too well. Every time she shines, old headlines resurface, from her 2022 lawsuit backlash with Aries Spears to rumors about her Hollywood career. Tiffany isn't just trending. She's reliving every storm she's ever faced.
Be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like a, he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower.
But I mean, I just wish Lonnie would tell the truth. Bisexual.
Remember when Tiffany Haddish crashed Beyonce and Jay-Z's after party years ago? That single moment turned into memes calling her too extra, and the label never really left. Every time she steps out big, the internet boxes her in as the celebrity who always does too much. But Tiffany's been open about why she is the way she is. A childhood of pain, foster homes, and survival turned her energy into comedy. Yet instead of celebrating her strength, people twisted into desperation. The Breezy Bowl moment proved it again. One dance, and suddenly she was thirsty for Chris Brown, shading Common, not over her ex. She even posted proof she's been a Breezy fan for years, but negativity always sells. Tiffany once said her relationship with Common was a lockdown love story, real but complicated. And when she later spoke about celibacy, fans stunned that too. To then, every move ties back to her past.
Why can't anybody just be honest? They're waiting for Chrissy Teigen to get plastic surgery and end up Jackie O so that they can be roommates and make musicals together. Let's just be real.
Okay.
He'd rather spend time with John Legend than any of these bitches.
Tiffany Haddish can't escape her past, not because she won't move on, but because the internet won't let her. The Aries Spears lawsuit, long resolved and publicly apologized for, still resurfaces every time her name trends. That's why her Breezy Bowl clip didn't just spark talk about Chris Brown or Common, it reopened old wounds. People called her messy, questioned her judgment, and replayed her history like a broken record. Tiffany admits she's given too much of herself to the public, but she refuses to fade away. Love her or hate her, you can't ignore her. And when Common went public praising Janifer Hudson as his healthy, beautiful relationship, Tiffany couldn't resist a little jab, commenting, "Exactly, hope they actually get married." The internet exploded. Add her comments about Common's 2-year dating cycle and her viral dance at Chris Brown's show, and the cycle of chaos was back again.
Found myself in what was called love addiction. My therapist broke it down was like that feeling of being like, oh, I'm in love, and it's that honeymoon period that people call it. I was addicted to that.
The internet was already roasting anyone who looked bursty for Chris Brown after Kayla Nicole's viral lap dance. So when Tiffany Haddish hit that Jumbotron, she became the main event. Fans called it Thirstville, and then came the silence from Common. He didn't say a word, but his glowing praise of Janifer Hudson, healthy, beautiful, marriage-ready, said everything. Against Tiffany's old lockdown-only fun quote, the contrast was brutal. Still, Tiffany pushed back hard, reminding everyone during her I Cursed You with Joy tour that she's the prize. Sober, celibate, and chased harder than ever. But here's the twist. Janifer didn't need to post, dance, or speak. Her quiet confidence became the loudest statement. While Tiffany clapped back online, Janifer let Common's words speak for her. To fans, that silence was elegance. To critics, it made Tiffany's energy look desperate. A masterclass in how perception becomes power.
Of all time, and just this pure artist, man. Like, she's a special artist, but then to have someone who, most importantly, when it comes to relationship, it's just like, it's like equal yoke. Y'all can.
Common doesn't need to clap back at Tiffany Haddish. His silence already says enough. Each time he praises Janifer Hudson, calling her healthy, beautiful, marriage-ready, it deepens the contrast. To the public, Tiffany becomes the ex who won't stop talking, while J. Hud looks like she's already won. Still, silence isn't Tiffany's style. She's bold, loud, and unapologetically real. The same spark that made her famous, but also what keeps her under fire. So when she was caught dancing at Chris Brown's show, it wasn't thirst, it was joy. Yet the internet twisted it anyway. Fair or not, Tiffany keeps getting compared to Janifer's calm grace, a battle she can't win. Add her jokes about Common's dating cycle and her viral front row moment, and suddenly she's the story again. Caught in a storm where every move becomes proof, every silence becomes shade, and every dance becomes a headline.
Here at the Happy Place, we like to respect people's privacy, so I'm not gonna ask you too many more questions about that.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody wanna know, so I had to,
Yeah.
Ms. Hudson had to get into that thing.
We keep it private, but I want to acknowledge how wonderful she is, how great she is, so that's good.
Yes, I feel that same way about my partner.
Tiffany Haddish had the perfect caption ready, 20 years of loving Breezy. But once that clip hit the internet, with the body rolls and tongue-out energy, the blogs went wild. Within hours, her old quotes about Common resurfaced, stitched right next to her Chris Brown moment, turning SoFi Stadium into a new headline storm. But here's the truth. Tiffany wasn't thirsting. She was turning up. Her post proved she's been a die-hard Breezy fan for decades. The shade people feel? That's all in the contrast. Common praises Janifer Hudson as marriage-ready, while Tiffany calls their time fun but temporary. She's not chasing. She's declaring herself the prize. Still, one mention from Common or one new Breezy viral moment could reignite everything. So what do you think? Was Tiffany just vibing or stealing a little spotlight during Breezy's wildest weekend?